Hi, everybody. It's Dana giving you a shout out from Spokane, Washington. Today, I just wanted to jump on this Facebook Live and talk a little bit about the work that I do. Many of you are familiar with me and the work I do. We've worked together, but some of you aren't. And my topic today to share with all of you is the heart wall and what it is and the importance of removing your heart wall energy, your negative heart wall energy. But before I do, I thought I would take the opportunity during my Facebook Lives to give a shout out to a couple of people and just give you an energetic boost this morning. So to Todd and Shalane, thinking about you and just sending love and gratitude to you and giving you a boost. And Yvonne in Edinburgh, thinking about you this morning too and giving you that energetic boost. And for all of you that watch this and even on the replay, if you want an energetic boost, just send me a comment. Me too. And we'll give you a little bit of a boost full of energy for you. So let's get back to the heart wall. I want to explain the importance of the heart. Now, I watched a documentary a couple of years ago, and it was called The Power of the Heart. And it was a scientific study that was really looking at the body's response to stimuli. And the stimuli were different pictures that were either, kind of horrific, maybe war, or were of dangerous animals. But some of the pictures were, fuzzy teddy bears and flowers. So the stimuli was all different. And what they were studying was how does the body react to the stimuli? And they found that 100% of the time, the area of the body that reacted first was the heart. Isn't that interesting? And then from the heart, the brain registered the stimuli, and then that went out to the body. And it went out to the body in ways of either having that facial response, or goosebumps, or hair that raises on your arm. And I thought that was so interesting. But to me, it makes sense as it relates to our topic today called the heart wall. Now, this scientific study proved that the heart sends messages to the cells of our body. And the brain actually responds or obeys to what the heart is telling it. The heart, therefore, the conclusion was the heart can intuit or, think for itself. And I believe that the heart can actually hold and remember things that have happened to us, whether they're joyous or whether they're not so joyous. So why this is important is because the heart in many ancient cultures, and I believe this is true, is considered to be the seat of our soul or the core of our being. It's definitely the source of love for one another and the source for all our creativity. So it's my belief that if your heart isn't wholehearted, then the cost to you is that you could lose access to your spirit and to your aliveness. Now, let's talk about that in terms of the heart wall and what it is. So, no doubt, if you go through life, you're going to experience joyous, happy occasions, and you're going to experience those that are like the exact opposite of that. And if the heart can remember both of those experiences, then what I'm trying to do is leave the good experience, that memory on your heart, but find the energy of the bad experiences. Very easy to do. I'm trained to do that, and it's super easy, doesn't hurt, actually leaves you feeling really good. So if we are walking around and have feelings, which most of us do, and have gone through this life, life's not always really easy, then there is a chance that you definitely have a heart wall. In fact, I find people can have a main heart wall. I believe there's heart and have found heart energies in relationships, husbands and wives, mothers and daughters, siblings with each other, and one's heart wall energy is cleared, then those relationships can transform for the better. I find there's heart energies around events in our life, like the loss of a loved one. And once that heart imprint of, say, that grief and that dread and that vulnerability and all of that we experience during the loss of a loved one, that once that is released, then it really transforms that grieving process. So there may have been a time when you went through something that in your life that left emotional baggage. And so, for instance, another example, we've all had that first love, and wasn't it wonderful and exhilarating? But, you know, to be in love means you lose love too, and that can really be a grief-stricken experience. So, you know, that's an example of the joy and the grief. And what I'm, again, trying to do is to find those energies. So let's take that grief and that loss and maybe those experiences that elicit anger or resentment. Now, Dr. Brad, who developed Emotion Code and Body Code, teaches us that experiences help form an energy wall. And of course, we love the good energy wall, but the energy wall can also hold those negative experiences. And this energy wall, really what we do is we grab those energies and we say, wow, that experience was kind of a little bit painful, and I'm just going to take that energy, I'm going to guard my heart, and next time that happens, it's not going to hurt so much. And over our lifetime or between our within our relationships, then what happens is this energy wall builds over time, and we refer to this simply as the heart wall. And really what the heart wall is a wall that is built that has negative energies within it designed to protect ourselves. And while that may be great, really what it does is that I believe is that's what cuts us off or stops us from being wholehearted. So Dr. Nelson, during my training, he told a funny story. It's like this. So if you have this heart wall, it's got anger and resentment and pain and fear and bitterness, and yet you meet somebody and you really like that person, and maybe you want to send out little butterflies to that person. It's like, hey, I'm really kind of connecting with you. This is awesome. Let's be friends. Let's get to know one another. But that's going through this wall of resentment and anger and fear and bitterness. You know, the person that it's meant to, those butterflies are meant to attract might not even notice that they're there, or worse yet, maybe they come through as bats and gargoyles or something like that. So I just thought that was kind of funny, and it really helped me to visualize the importance of removing that heart wall. So if this resonated with you, if I can help you with heart wall, please do. If you need an energy boost today, you know, me too in the comment sections. And if I have cleared your heart wall and you have a positive experience about that, would love to see a comment as this replay is available on Facebook. So happy Wednesday to everybody from Spokane, and we'll see you again soon.